you know, when you decorate your outdoor space, I kind of want it to be one and done. Wind and Weather is a company that makes beautiful outdoor decor, but made to be outdoor year after year, year after year after year. This is not like something that you're gonna pop up for one year and then not have it for the next year. I only have about 700 of these available. That is it. So we're gonna bring out Yvette Lopez, who is one of our on-air guests here at HSN that specializes in home decor. You look so beautiful. I love that. We coordinated, right? We're very like gardeny outside. I love it. So this is so pretty. And I've seen a lot of different decorations for outdoors, but as I look at this really close up, it's the kind of the magic of that hand painted. And it's almost like that crystal ball at the top. There's something like mystical with the butterflies. Yes. I love it.
Well, you know, this year, this is brand new to our spring collection. And the reason we have it is because we had so many requests for butterfly pieces. There's a lot of butterfly girls out there. So this is exactly what we're bringing you. So why I think it's so beautiful, you have actually the warm tones in the orange and a little bit of green, and then you have the cool tones here in the pink. So you're gonna have two butterflies, and then on the top, you have your petals. So there's your flower. All right, now here's another element. So this crystal ball that you see up here, we're outside, so you really can't appreciate it. Still, it's very beautiful because it's a crackled glass. But there is actually an integrated solar panel. This is a beautiful shot of it. So at night, this actually lights up with changing color LED lights. And it's just a beautiful glow. So you have it during the day, and I'm just gonna give them some spins because we're in a protected area. So we don't have any wind.
We're in a little alcove here, so protecting it from the wind. But
when you do have a breeze, they actually have a lot of technology. They're designed, if you look closely, the wings on the butterflies are curved. So they're made to pick up the breeze. So they will be spinning, then you'll have the top spinning, and it is just the most beautiful thing to see outside.
Now, what about when you put this in the ground? Is this gonna fall over if there's wind?
No, and I'm glad you brought that up, because that's something that Wind and Weather really prides itself in, is the quality of its pieces. You mentioned it at the beginning of the show.
Yeah.
So this is a solid stake that you'll put together in less than 10 minutes. And then in the ground is 3-prong stakes. So there's 3 prongs. They're gonna go right in the ground or in a planter. So you have your choice here. This piece is 5 feet, 3.5 inches. So it's pretty substantial. This is a pretty substantial piece. It'll go right in the ground, and you know what I love about it, Helen? You can put it in a planter, or we have one back here that maybe we'll get a shot at in a second.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And it's just in this beautiful little corner of landscaping. And what it does is it'll anchor that little spot that you have. So it's a vertical piece. So what's neat about that is if you just have a little corner, you know, if you just have a little corner like that, you can use this. If you just have a balcony with a planter, you can use this. And there's a beautiful shot of the colors. And when we talk about the colors here, they're bright. They like ombre, like one, that's a correct term, right? Like when one color just bleeds into another. There is a whole lot of uniqueness here, and they are all high gloss, and they're durably painted. They're all powder coated, and what that means is these colors are thermally bonded to the metal, which means that, like you said, they're not gonna fade, they're not gonna chip, and they're not gonna rust. These are made to be out in the elements. And you know, when you purchase decor for outside, you really have to pay attention that you are buying something quality, because it's made for it to be rained on, for it to be snowed on, for the sun to hit it, all of that. And this is exactly what Wind and Weather is about. So this, like you said, you're not junking this after the season.
No. And
let's
talk more about the brand Wind and Weather.
Yes.
Because every single item that we've brought on air from Wind and Weather, I'm so impressed with how well made it is. Let's talk, give us more details about the brand.
So they're a company that they've been around since 1976. They started off the North Shore of California, and now they are world known world known for these pieces. And what they are is they're called their boutique pieces. So these are the type of pieces that you're gonna see in maybe one of those high-end art shows.
Yeah.
And maybe look at the price and go, I don't really know.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry. I went one way, she went the other.
So you know what, I actually have, let me see if we can get a little bit of wind here with a fan that I have. But yes, so they have these boutique pieces, and what's wonderful of their partnership with HSN is that you actually are getting them offered to you at a reasonable price, because these are not things, you're not gonna see this in your local home improvement store. You know, you're just not. And if you do have anything close to this, the fact that it just might not look good probably after one season. It might get rusted or chipped or something like that. These, again, Wind and Weather, they are known for their quality, they're known for their boutique pieces, and you'll see they have catalogs. You can look at their items online, but here this is an exclusive piece for HSN, first time in our spring collection, and it's here for the butterfly lovers. So we have Mother's Day coming up soon, and what's great about this is this can be shipped right to your mom, your sister, your grandmother, wherever they might be, right? If they're not around.
Oh yeah,
and they're not close by.
And these are so beautifully made. They're like pieces of art, like living pieces of art, because the fan that Yvette is holding up is like a little personal fan. It's not like a giant fan that's blowing like any gentle breeze, like that little tiny fan that she's holding will get the movement going on there.
You can see right there. Yeah,
see?
So that's...
It's like, and this is just like a little, it's like a little baby fan.
Yeah, I grabbed it backstage. I'm like, I know that we're in a protected area. Let me see if I can grab anything.
No, that was a great idea.
But they are really, they're just very unique pieces. And if you don't have anything from Wind and Weather yet, if you don't have a piece, this, again, this is one from their brand new spring collection. It has the elements of wind. It has the solar acrylic ball. Oh, and batteries included. So the solar panel is integrated right into the top. All you do is turn it on, place this somewhere that it can soak in the sun, and at night, that will just pop on. You'll get that beautiful glow that you're seeing there. It'll change in colors. And another thing that I love, Helen, is, you know, it's not permanent.
Right,
Like,
but they're rechargeable batteries. They're recharged by the sun, right?
It recharges. You don't have to touch it. After you
just
put
to
it
be
out.
clear, you don't have to change batteries ever. It's a rechargeable battery that takes the power of the sun and recharges itself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you can move this around. Like I used to have it in the front of my house in front of a gray wall, so I got that pop of color.
Right.
Now that I have some flowers there, I moved it around the back in front of a teak fence. So easy to move around, put it in a spot where you want it to be anchored, and you're gonna really enjoy this.
Thank you, Yvette. You look beautiful, and that is a beautiful decoration for the house, for your outside of your house. All right, well, we're going to give you a